Greetings YouTube, this is Dean with Board Game Social. I'm here today to do a review on a filler game, a game that was nominated for some international prestigious awards. And as I film this tonight, it's the night of the Emmys. And I'm always reminded how the nominees get up there and they go on about, well, it was just a pleasure to be nominated and it just doesn't matter if I win or not. Well, I wonder if the board game designers feel the same way, if the publishers feel the same way. So tonight we're going to take a look at the game, Spiel Des Jahres, kannst. Roughly, play as long as you can, if my high school German comes back to me. This is a filler game by NSV out of Germany. It is a card game, nominated for the Spiel Des Jahres 2015. And, okay, let's just get the obvious out of the way. It's taken a lot of heat and a lot of ragging on the internet for the name of the game, The Game. But I'll tell you what, once you get past that, I actually enjoy this game. It's a nice little filler game, card game. You can play it solo. You can play it with up to like 5 or 6 players. I think it's 5 players. And it's not anything earth-shattering. It's not going to turn the world on its heels, but it is there's some thinking involved. There's a little strategy involved. So it's actually quite a fun game. My wife enjoys it quite a bit, so that there should probably let you know that it can be a good gateway game, but it can also be for the casual gamer. You know, if you get together with another couple for the night, go out to dinner, and want to play a quick game or whatever, the game is actually, it does a nice job. So how do you play the game? It's really simple and straightforward. If you've got 3, 4, or 5 players, you're going to each get 6 cards in your hand. A 2-player game, you're going to get 7 cards. A solitaire game, you're going to take 8 cards in your hand. When it's your turn, you must play at least 2 cards from your hand and put them in one of the piles. So, let's say I'm going first. I'm going to play this 97. I'm going to play it up here because it has to be going in descending order, and that's a pretty good place to start. And maybe then I'm going to play the number 5 down here as a nice base to build upward from. I can play more cards if I would like, but I don't have to, so I'm not going to. So I'm going to take 2 cards, bring my hand back up to 6, and then it's going to go to the next player. That player is then going to look at their hand. Okay, 2 is the lowest card, so probably be smart to start that one here. And let's say, I don't know, we'll just play the 4. All right, so not going to worry about anything else. So that's 2 more cards in that person's hand. And then the third player comes out here. Yeah, they've got some lower cards too, but right now, if you look at this hand, there's one special rule in the game, and that is, if you play a card, I'm going to play the 17 here, if you have a card that is exactly 10 lower or higher than the card you played, then you can play it. So down here, you're looking for a card that's 10 lower because you want to bring it back down to a lower level. So I'll take this 7 and I'll play it there. So it takes it back down. Up here, you're looking for cards that are higher. So let's say there was a 50 here, then I'd want to play a 60. All right. So anything that's in the exactly a 10. So that way you can, gives you some flexibility, gives you some wiggle room to bring those cards, those stacks higher or lower, so you have a better chance to win. You're going to continue to play around. You must play a minimum of 2 cards. You can always play more until the deck runs out. When the deck runs out, each player only has to play 1 card. The only other rule to it is table talk. You cannot specifically tell someone what cards you have in your hand, but you can say, hey, don't play any more cards on this stack. Or, I'm looking pretty good for this stack, so stay away from it. You can do that. That's perfectly fine. Doesn't mean they have to listen to you, but you can never tell them exactly the card number that you have in your hand. Other than that, you play, and if you can eliminate, get all the cards played, you win. It's a co-op game. If you get to, the rules say, if you've only got like 10 cards left or 7 cards left, then you did a pretty good job. But ultimately, the goal is to play every card out of the deck. If at any point in time, anyone in the game cannot play 2 cards on their turn, then you all lose. So I already let it out of the bag at the beginning of the video. I really enjoy the game. I know it's not popular to say that you like this game because it was a nominee for the SDJ and because it's a European game. I just think it naturally took a beating over the title, and a lot of people really didn't give it a fair chance. Again, it's not the greatest game in the world by any means, but I'll tell you why it works for me. One, it's a good filler game. Two, I'm on the road for business several months out of the year. As you can tell, as I'm filming here in my hotel room, all right? I play this game a lot. It's a great little solo game. It doesn't take a long time, but it's better than solitaire, but it's not like I'm playing solo Eldritch Horror, but it works. It's a lot of fun. You can also take this game out to dinner with you. Like I said, if you go out with a couple of other people, you could play this while you're waiting for your appetizers, while you're waiting for your meal, and it doesn't take up a large footprint on the table, and you can easily play a game of this while you're waiting as you're engaging in conversation. It's not like you have to concentrate on it, strictly. You can hold a conversation. You can enjoy yourself as you're playing this casual game. So if you haven't found it, if you haven't even looked at it, take a look for it. I know it's on pre-order on Cool Stuff. I got mine out of Canada from Board Game Bliss. It's $20 retail. I think Cool Stuff has it for maybe $13 or $14. Take a look at it, give it a try, see if you like it. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I know I wasn't expecting much out of it. But we've gotten our money out of it. I've gotten a lot of gameplay out of this little box of cards. So again, it's the game, NSV, 1 to 5 players, roughly 20 minutes. Check it out. Hope you enjoy it. And until the next time, I'll see you at the next social event. Take care, everybody.